What up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio, coming to you from the Wynn Casino out of the Blue Wire studio. Today's Thursday, and there's no fights to preview and predict, Danny, but we are going to keep these fight fans in tune with what is Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. We've been wanting this fight for about 3 years. It's been simmering, marinating for about 3 years, so I feel like we need to continue to follow it as much as we were when the fight couldn't get made and we were begging for it. So right now, Caleb is riding off a high, beautiful knockout of Anthony Durrell, and now he's calling for the knockout of David Benavidez. He believes he can knock out Benavidez. He goes as far as to say, and I quote, "Don't be surprised when asked, could he knock out Benavidez?" Now, Danny, obviously the question for the listening audience, is this confidence or is this believing the hype? But what's up? Buenos afternoons. Yeah, I know.
Good afternoon, champ.
That's what I said.
Oh, that mic sounds crystal clear. I don't think anybody can question Caleb's ability to get the knockout after, his last performance. Whatever him and Coach Larry Wade doing, they need to keep doing it because Caleb put up
Stephen Everts, the father as well.
No, absolutely. Just wanted to give credit to the strength and conditioning coach, but whatever the team is doing is working, and Caleb put up to me arguably the knockout of the year.
Do you think that means now he can get the knockout over Benavidez? Or you just, you wouldn't put it past him, like he said. You wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know that that's my prediction on that fight.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm just not questioning anything that Caleb can do because we've seen him on that world level. He's a world-class boxer. He doesn't get tired, and now apparently he has.
Well, some say he got tired in that Canelo fight.
Okay. But, yeah.
It's a lot riding on this fight because of Canelo, man. I feel like for Plant, if he gets the win, it's almost a guaranteed because he's the last guy Canelo did such great pay-per-view numbers with. And Benavidez, if he can beat Plant, who is a common opponent with Canelo, it's going to give more credence to Mike Tyson calling him the Mexican monster. And I believe that the boxing public will demand that fight, and the powers that be will see that is a big fight. But if you are joining us right now on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. If you want to call in and voice your opinion, the number to do so is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. We are talking Caleb Plant from Nashville, Tennessee, who's going to be taking on Seattle/Phoenix, right? It's kind of like they're like in both over there or not. Would you just say Benavidez is solely from Seattle?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, how do they say it? Fighting out of Seattle, representing Phoenix, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
no, he was out there, no security, chilling at the fights. David Benavidez was. And, now that the cat's out of the bag, boy, was he happy, right? He pulled us to the side. He let us know that he was going to get this fight. He knew he had this fight. And he was very, very excited. Now, upon research, obviously, because right now Caleb Plant's name is popping because of his recent quotes. But, upon research, David Benavidez said the same quote about a month ago. He also feels he's going to stop Caleb Plant. Is that more likely, or is that just the perception that is David Benavidez, that we think he's a puncher and really he's not? Is he more of a high output?
I mean, I think he's definitely a high output, overwhelmed type of style in the ring, but there's no question that he got nicknamed the Mexican Monster by the one and only Mike Tyson, and that is for a reason, bro. He packs a punch.
He definitely does. In terms of percentage, he's 88%, 88.46, so damn near 89, which is damn near 90, which is damn near 100. But
I like how you did that.
But people who haven't been stopped are
Ronald Gavril in the first one.
not many. Graville, both times. Split decision, unanimous decision. Holy smokes, and that's about it.
Damn, that's it?
Lord, that's really it.
Okay. Shout out to Ronald Gavril.
Wow.
Yeah. Only got to make it the distance against the Mexican Monster.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy that he got 26 fights and one dude ruins his knockout ratio that bad? 12%? Damn, that's pretty high. I get it. I know it's math. I'm just saying. Fuck. It's,
New Jersey public school system, yo.
nah, I'm just saying, bro. Not even a loss. It's not even a loss. It's just a little, it's still a win. You know what I mean? It's just not the right one. Or the one needed to be in that Benavidez better beef conversation. Who else got that 100%? Oh, Big Baby, right? Jarrett?
Yeah.
How many others got 100 right now?
I think around
Edgar lost his 100%.
I think
goes away.
I think under 20 there's probably going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Under 20 is probably going to be
I don't know. It's hard, man. It's hard. And looking at these names, bro, he stopped Romero and Gulo. That's tough to stop. Remember, we told people to bet the decision on Berlanga, bro. That's the dude Berlanga bit. It's tough to stop that dude. He stopped him. What's his name? Gilberto Ramirez also went 10 or 12 with that dude.
And you saying who stopped him? Berlanga?
Benavidez.
Oh, Benavidez.
Benavidez. So, upon the numbers, the resume, you might want to believe Benavidez a little bit more than you want to believe Plant. But like Plant said,
yeah, I mean,
don't be surprised because, styles make fights and skills win fights. And obviously Plant showed that it's about skill, the way that he doubled up that left hook up and down, causing the knockout. So definitely excited for this fight. You know what's crazy is we still don't have a date, right?
I was going to say I'm excited for them to announce, official announcement. Give us the date, give us the venue.
Let us buy tickets.
Tell us it's Las Vegas already because I get anxious.
Mm-hmm. Now Plant would love to do it here in Las Vegas, but where do you think this lands? Do they give Benavidez home court advantage, take him to Phoenix where he draws?
No, that's a Vegas fight.
It's a Vegas fight.
It's a Vegas fight.
No other place, no LA? Do you see LA bidding for that? I wonder how the hell LA got Wilder Fury.
Probably
how they outbid a casino?
Probably venue availability.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying, but yeah, I just think the taxes, like, fuck, I'm gonna go pay taxes down the street for it. Let me get that shit tax free right here. Right here.
Makes sense.
I mean, David's lived here before. It's the fight capital. Caleb lives here. Why not? This is where 16,000 people saw Caleb fight Canelo. Might as well just keep it here.
Nah, makes sense for sure. Makes sense for sure, man. How soon are you expecting an announcement?
I think mid January, because I think we're looking at mid March for this one. So they announced it 2 months out.
So should we be optimistic and assume January 7th, January 6th? Like wait for Saturday, do it live on Showtime pay-per-view, or wait for Friday, do it with all the media there as they're covering Tank and Hector Luis Garcia for the weigh-in.
They can announce it that day if they already have everything settled and everything needed to go ahead and announce, why not go ahead and announce on the Gervonta pay-per-view?
Mm, mm.
You know what I'm saying? There's no other pay-per-view on the calendar. Might as well announce it when everybody else is going to be tuned into that one.
Yeah. Any other possible announcement dates you thinking? If they're not gonna use the media.
Yeah, I mean, just whenever in January, just mid-January. If they announce it 2 months out, I'm good with it. Give people time to book travel. I know there's going to be plenty of people coming from Arizona up for that fight. Same thing with California, and I'm sure even from Tennessee. So give people time to book their travel and, get their tickets and whatnot. Give the fight, proper promotion during the build-up, during the camp. And that's a fight, bro, that I've been wanting to see at least since 2019, 2018, 2019. So definitely excited to know that we'll get it first half of 2023.
For sure. I hope, man. I hope they don't take long to announce it. I hope they give us the, adequate time to make travel arrangements, man. Fight fans, we getting jerked around. Now, what about undercard? Undercard, bro. Everything got, again, their big fish, which is the big fish, he got pushed back. So we had so many people lined up for January, February. Is that February date still there? I tried to hit up some sources. They still don't know what's going on with certain fighters in that welterweight division. Everybody just getting ready for the 7th, and if you ain't getting ready for the 7th, you're getting ready for February, which now is the February Thurman-Earl fight still there, and Earl is just not fighting? Is someone stepping in for Earl and Thurman becomes main event with one of the PBC welterweights? Can you see that happening?
All right. Well, I'm just trying to pull up some things here, Nas. Because obviously we're talking about dates. TGB had January 7th at the MGM booked up. Obviously, for Tank, that is going to be in D.C. So right now, January 28th, we do have the Jamel Charlo versus Tim Tszyu, Mandalay Bay, Nas. So TGB also has a hold on it the following weekend, February 4th. So that's, an opportunity. And outside of that, that's it. Nothing past February 4th as of today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that February 4th, I'm taking a educated guess and saying that was the Thurman versus Earl fight. That's not happening because of his vehicular accident, the new one. So I think either someone fills in for Earl, Thurman graduates to main event, Crowley steps in, Rashidi steps in.
I mean, Rashidi fighting in a couple weeks.
On the 7th.
Word.
Crowley's the only one not with a 7th date. What other welterweight? And Boots fighting on the 7th.
Boots fighting on the 7th.
And Stanionis is now busy.
Stanionis is fighting.
So it's Crowley. Unless it's going to be Josecito Thurman 2.
I mean, Josecito rocked Thurman in that one.
Oh, wow.
Thurman's older now. So it's Josecito, but Thurman's older now. Yeah, I don't know that we see any of those guys. I don't think we'll get a card February 4th.
Really? You think they scrapped the whole thing?
Yeah.
No way, bro.
You don't have a good main event.
Thurman? You kidding me, bro. They got to just put him on free TV. He always does numbers, They tried to put him on pay-per-view with a dude coming off a loss. That was, I don't even know how they made that into
But what
a
about
success.
the ticket sales?
Same thing. Why wouldn't Cody Crowley could draw? That's what Ibn and them said, that he sells tickets.
Yeah, back home though.
All right, so put him somewhere in North America. Barclays, right?
Do Barclays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a Vegas opponent just because obviously that is the Nevada.
Oh, the dates they got
right
on lock.
So they don't have anything past February 4th. They got the January 28th, which is Charlo Zoo, and then February 4th.
I mean, I don't think that the March date, well, that should be there at least for them.
It's not on the Nevada State Athletic Commission
Yeah,
website.
they wildin'. This is the garbage of boxing, you know. But again, as a fan, do you really know all of this? You got to be some sort of a hardcore, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would consider ourselves degenerates.
Of course.
You know, when, for example, Blue Wire is going to be closed because, like any American business, closed for the holidays.
The holiday doesn't even start till Saturday. Technically, they're just giving you a free day as a corporation.
Yeah, champ, but that's it's 20 damn near 23. You know, that's the world we live in now.
No, God picked the perfect year for Christmas. He
Bro.
gave you Christmas on Saturday. You don't even got to take off. You get all the money to work for the holiday so you can actually buy shit. Then Christmas lands on Sunday, God's day. Take that seventh day off.
You don't
feel
take
me?
you don't take the 7th day off?
I mean, I don't because I'm poor. I have to work. But, you know, one day I hope to take that seventh day off with my man G.O.D., man. For real.
I feel you, champ.
You know, I got it right now. It's the struggle. But, yeah, man.
I feel you, champ. One day. Algún día.
Algún día.
But we are taking callers if anybody wants to call in, voice their opinion.
I mean, we definitely need to do something with this afternoon call-in show. You
Y'all
guys
kill
make
us.
me look, they make me look horrible over here.
Kill us.
Give me a million calls during the morning show and then crickets.
Then they call during the morning show.
No, somebody called. That was James Payne.
To talk about this show. But then they won't call for this show.
They said that was my fault. I titled the Discord wrong earlier.
I don't want to hear it. But yeah, champ. Any plans? I know your old lady going out of town, right?
Yeah, man. I'm just here to work, man. Someone in the 518. Is that Albany? Let me double check. What do you think that is?
518.
518.
That's like Louisiana or some shit.
What?
Yeah, 518.
Nah. I don't think so. We are taking callers. The number to call is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. That is going to give me that indication that you're ready to rock and roll. This is Big Gucci Nick. What up? Where is that? That is Albany.
New York?
New York, New York.
Oh, wow.
And let me get the volume. Gucci, you there?
Yo, what up? What up, Ness? Could you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, man. Shout out TBV. Everybody smash that like button, smash that subscribe button too, man. Shout out Ringwalk Danny, putting in the work. CEO Ness, man. Keep up the great content, man. Yo, Ness, why don't you open up the Discord in the afternoon show, bro?
Bro, it's the studio. It's the studio. They got to get the capabilities, man. I would love Twitter Spaces in the afternoon show.
Yeah, man, because I got a lot. I can listen. Like, if you're watching YouTube on your phone, you get that quality through Discord, you know what I mean? But through the cellular, you get exactly what you get. It's cellular connection, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, with the topic, I don't know if Plank could. Actually, I can't say that, man. With the new coach and shit, he's got this new style going in. He's like Jermel Charlo, man. Guy started as a boxer, and now he's seemingly turning into a puncher in the towards the, I don't want to say the end of his career, but he's changing his style a little bit, man. So I don't think it's too far off for him to get the KO, because, I mean, you got guys like Ronald Gavriel dropping my man. So, I mean, Plant hitting my dude with a one punch KO, man. He could definitely stop Benavidez if he gets him hurt. But But Benavidez he's that dude at 168, man. He's that dude Canelo avoiding. He's that dude everybody avoiding except for Plant, man. Benavidez that dude, man. But we'll see how it goes. I like Plant's new style now. He's adding some power to his craft, so that's kind of interesting, man.
Big Gucci.
But yeah, that's my call, bro.
You hear me?
Yo,
where this fight has to land for you to go to it in person?
I feel like this fight is such a 50-50 fight that neither guy could have it at their home. I feel like this is probably like a Vegas fight, man.
That's where you want it.
For sure. Yeah, I think it's a big fight. Hell yeah, I think it's a big fight in there, man.
All right. Well, thanks. Thanks for calling.
I don't know. Maybe they can't really do anything in like. I mean, what do you think? Like, they can't really do any shows in like Tennessee. Tennessee really, because that's where Plant's from. But they wouldn't do a hometown fight for him. You know what I mean? They would want it on neutral ground. So I'm thinking like Vegas, man. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vegas too, champ.
Listen, I'm not looking for the most logical answer. I'm looking for where people want it at. You know, where do you want it at to get out of your house? You know
Vegas.
Oh, I mean, the most convenient place for me would be like the Barclay, man. I'm out of New York, so I'm out of New York, so I'm upstate New York. That's 518, by the way.
For sure.
Upstate New York. That's 518. But yeah, man, Barclay. It would be Barclay for me for sure.
Appreciate you, Big Gucci. Thanks for calling in. We're taking callers 1-425-569-5241. Press 1.
One time.
One time. Looks like we going to, is this Milwaukee Adrian the Champ? What up?
What's going on? What's going on, man? I'm excited for this fight, man. I think that Caleb Plant can actually I think he's probably capable of stopping anybody. I mean, it's boxing. And I think that he's a good boxer, puncher at the end of the day. So if you're accurate and you can hit somebody on that button, you can hit him on that chin, you can put him out. Now, if we're talking about the likelihood of that happening against David Benavidez, probably not as high. But at the end of the day, I think it's a great matchup. I mean, this is really what we want in boxing, is to see two fighters at this level fight each other. And if I'm being right, the winner of this fight would get Canelo, right?
Have to.
In theory.
In theory, right? In theory, it's boxing. So, you know, it is what it is. But in theory, this would put this person in a mandatory position, maybe? Would it be mandatory?
Yes, because this is for the interim title. So it would be like, you know, face him or, you know, or you're going to have to probably vacate.
Face him or vacate.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless we.
Okay. And then as far as I just see I think David Benavidez is great. I think it's just a great fight. The fans win in this fight, and I think that's the most important part that we have to realize. As fans, we got to win sometimes. It's great that fighters win, get the money they want. It's great when TV wins and they make money so they can keep putting on good shows so we can watch them. But it's great when we win because I think style matchup, this is a great fight. We're not going to lose out. And if they got a good undercard, you know, we're going to do really well. As far as where I want to see this fight, I'm from the Midwest, so I'd love it if it came to like a Chicago so I could drive like an hour and a half, 2 hours to see it. I know it would never happen, but, you know, if you're asking me where I'd want to fight, you know, maybe a Chicago area fight, maybe the Bulls Stadium, but I don't know if they're big enough for that in the Midwestern area to sell that out if they made it affordable. But I'd like to see more boxing come back to like Chicago.
How far is Nashville from Chicago? Like a 6-hour drive, no?
You know what? I don't travel like that much, especially that far south. So I couldn't be clear with you on what that would be. But you know, at the end of the day, I just think that we should see some more venues open up. I mean, we're very stuck on Vegas. It's always going to be Vegas, so I totally understand. New York, obviously. I just like to see a few more cities open up as powerhouses for boxing to kind of spread the sport around. Because I think that when we concentrate the sport in just a few different areas, like look at White Sands Nest. That's a beautiful venue, and it's in Florida. It's a really nice venue, and Pro Box is doing some good things there. I'd just like to see some more venues like that open up in different areas across the country to get boxing bigger and, more recognized than it is now as a niche sport. And I think having these bigger fights be in some of these areas, I think that ticket sales would do really well. I mean, Danny, you're from Chicago. You're from the Midwest, basically. It's not like we're that far apart from each other. I mean, could you see a David Benavidez fight, Caleb Plant doing well in Chicago, or do you think it doesn't do well because neither of them are from the area?
No, I think it'll do well. I just don't think that financially they'll make as much as they would somewhere else.
Fair enough. Nah, I'm a big believer in sometimes when you put things in places like Chicago is a major city where they don't normally get them,
They saying end of March, Danny, 25th.
You know,
Okay.
they can.
I
They can pay off.
thought Caleb said early March. He definitely announced early March, but whatever. My bad, Adrian.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And then as far as this, so Keith, so basically Earl ain't fighting Keith, right? So Keith is still keeping that date.
We don't know. We assuming because, Earl said he's gone till April, May, June.
Okay. As far as Keith is concerned, I don't know where they go with him because I don't think that there's a super huge fight that you're gonna get with who's out there right now, unless Keith wants to fight like a Boots Ennis or something like that, and that's not gonna happen. So unless he's gonna fight like I think maybe like a Rashidi Ellis or somebody like that, I mean, what interest is there really gonna be? I mean, who are they gonna dust off out of the books to fight Keith to make a real competitive fight? I think.
Dust off. Like they could do Cody Crowley. He undefeated.
Okay. I mean, I understand that, but I'm talking about as far as for like brand recognition for me personally. Cody Crowley, he moves the needle, but not that much for me. I'd rather see like a Boots or even a
can't get
Ellis.
that though. But like, I get what you want, but you got to be realistic. Boots fighting January 7th.
I get what you're saying. Trust me, I get what you're saying. But just
there's
to me,
literally
it's like,
nobody
it's a
left. Like Earl is out. Crawford waiting on Earl. Ennis is fighting Karen. Ugas still working on his face. Virgil was with his Stenonius. Stenonius was with Virgil. Thurman waiting on Earl. Avanesian still asleep. Conor Ben need to get clean. Butayev is on a loss. Like, I mean, there's Ijali. Kavalasquez won, right? He beat.
Nowhere? You think they give him a check?
Who?
Or is he just so black primed up that they can't do that?
Who?
Broner.
Broner has a fight. He's scheduled
right,
to fight in February on Black Prom.
Red Cats.
And he got a 3-fight deal, so he can't go nowhere.
Oh shit, yeah, no. All right, well that's all I'm saying though. To me, there's nothing sexy there. I mean, you can keep it busy and you have a date there and you can do whatever, but man, you better have the undercard of the century or some other interesting things on that undercard because I just don't think you're gonna fill it with anybody for Keith that's gonna excite at least the general boxing public.
Listen to me. Looking at these rankings, it's either going to be Cody Crowley or Abel Ramos gets a shot. Mbenge just lost to Suleiman from Canada at 54. So he at 47 at number 5. Let me get a screen share, gentlemen. So this ain't even going to last. Let's be real. Like, his 5 ranking will get dropped, which leaves Cody Crowley at 6. he's undefeated. Cat Velasquez, can you double check, Danny? But I think he fought and beat Fox. Has he fought since then? Because maybe by then he's available, but I'm sure he's not because he just fought, right?
I'm checking now, champ.
And then you got Abel Ramos. Mario Barrios also was told to come back for February, but he ain't going to go back to a Thurman rematch. Ellis is busy on the 7th of January. And there goes Suleiman right there, Kiskoko. It's funny. They both moved up for that 54-pound fight. Suleiman Kiskoko is ranked at 11, but he also just won that belt.
What about, is Jamal James busy?
Man, he ain't fought in over a year.
He ain't fought since Butayev put hands on him.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, as far as the name, like name recognition,
we're good,
for me,
gentlemen.
like, I mean, just the name itself, Jamal James, to me, is sexier than Cody Crawley, even though he's
I don't
ranked
even know.
lower.
Jamal James hasn't fought. Cody Crawley name at least buzzing more than Jamal. Where is Jamal? Like, when the last time he did an interview? I'm about to put his name into Google.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, otherwise, I'm just excited to see that up and coming into this next year, we got some really great fights, and let's just hope that boxing moves forward and gives us great fights, and, you know, we push and we get great fighters fighting great fighters. I mean, this is what we want. Benavidez, Caleb Plant, these are the types of matchups we want to see who's going to get back to the top and fight the people at the top. But that's all I got, fellas. Y'all have a good afternoon. And thank you for the banner. It'll be up in the gym soon. I've been out sick, so once I get back to the gym, I'm going to put it up for you guys.
All right. I see nothing from this month with Jamal James. Yeah, man, my man, he need to get back in the news cycle without a doubt. But
I mean, it's been.
I'm going down the line, so don't get desperate if you're on the line. We're going to you. Say what, Danny?
No, that's exactly what I was saying, champ, that it's been over a year since he's fought. So, you know, definitely been a minute.
Aaron, what's going on? Aaron in Oregon. What up?
Hey, long time no see. This is AJ Smooth. Y'all remember?
Champ, what up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
We hear you.
Yo, this is AJ Smooth. Y'all don't remember from back in March.
Yep. What's up, champ? Talk to us.
Hey, long time no see, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah. Firstly, I think this is a great opportunity for Caleb Plant. You know, like I predicted this fight to happen. I mean, I'm sure all y'all saw this coming as well. But I like to see, you know, this is what the fans have been looking for. I think that Plant having this chance, Benavidez, like, is perfect. You know, him losing to Canelo and then just finding his way around the corner to get to the top. He's doing whatever it takes, and I really respect that as a fighter. This is why he is one of my favorite fighters. And as well as Benavidez's fighting style, we need to see this. We've been wanting to see this forever. I sparred Diego Pacheco, and I really saw a similar style. I'm pretty sure he spars Benavidez quite often, but since they train at the same gym. And the way his Pacheco's combinations, it really reminded me of Benavidez. And that's just the biggest taste, is the closest taste I get to, you know, seeing what to see in this fight, you know, is the body, then head, you know, dig the body to make that head pop off. Like, that's crazy. I mean, you know, Caleb was dropped by Canelo with the body shots. So how is Caleb gonna do against Benavidez with that style of fighting? I mean, it's gonna be a competitive fight. And you know, I understand that a lot of fighters are either busy or going through some stuff or whatever, but this is a fight that the fans have been wanting. And as for a location, Vegas, I could see that happening. I don't really know any other locations necessarily where it should go, but yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Boxing Voice, the voice of boxing. And yeah, that's my call.
Appreciate you, champ.
Appreciate you, Aaron. Keep grinding. Let's see. Don't go away. We got more callers to get to. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We going out to what looks like Michigan. Armando, what up?
I'm muted.
You good?
Okay, what's up, man? Yo soy cubano.
¿Cómo estás, Ere?
Ahí bien, mi hermano. No, te iba a dar la felicidad. Let me talk in English so the rest of the people can understand. I want to congratulate you to bring the train, Roberto Ramirez. That was a good show.
Oh, appreciate
it. Debate on the Boxing Network, Boxing Urbano Network with Seda and Anderson. I love it. I love it because you brought out things from him that he never said before on the media.
Mm-hmm.
He opened his heart to you, and shout out to you, man, because you keep on trying to bring the Latino boxing community to your show, and you do what you can. And I just want to, off the topic, man, I wasn't going to talk about playing, but I just want to give you news. I don't know if you know about this. The Andy Cruz pro debut hit a wall because he signed up with a Golden Ring while he was still, when he still belonged to the Cuban team, and they signed up a contract, and now there's all kinds of trouble. I can drop the link. Cerebro wrote it on the Miami Herald. And I about Andy Cruz.
So wait, what are you saying?
Have you seen it?
What? No, I haven't. But are you trying to tell us that he got one of those loterias like from Cuba, and that's how he got over here? He didn't defect. He got over here legally.
No. Remember how Cuba took the ban from professional boxing?
Yeah, but you got to sign to Cuba though, right?
Yeah, that's a problem. They got the best lawyers, like Pat English is in it, and all that. They say they made like 2-3 offers of money, and it seems like everything was going good, and they hit a wall 3 times. So I'm guessing los comunistas have a hand on it. They don't want to let Andy Cruz progress.
Sí, pero que yo no entiendo por qué lo hizo así en vez de hacerlo como Gamboa y como Rigondeaux, porque por ir con el gobierno va a ser demasiado difícil. Eso es algo nuevo, un programa que ellos quieren controlar. Entonces, ¿cómo el diablo va a ser profesional así?
You didn't get what I'm saying. He's free. The thing is, he signed up a stupid contract before he left Cuba. He didn't know this was going to happen. He signed up with the Cuban team.
That's
so
what I'm
now
saying.
He's under contract. Oh, well, okay.
That's what I'm saying, because we knew Rances Bartholomew. We interviewed him, and he was telling us that a lot of Cubans are gonna fall for the okie doke. They're gonna think that Cuba's opening up professional boxing, but they locking him in.
Into that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he fell into that, and he didn't know. I don't know what the process was about he leaving the country. But he's in big trouble, man. I don't know how long it would take. Don't take my word on it. Because I know he's got the best lawyer. And Pat English has a good reputation. But it seems like they're hitting the wall every time they're trying to make a deal. Don't happen. So
how old is he? That man looks old, too. He don't look as young as Keyshawn. How old is
Andy?
he? Yeah.
No, Andy is 27. Yeah, he's kind of getting old. You better hurry up.
27.
It's sad news, but I just want to let you know, man, and congratulations on your show. I appreciate it, man, that you keep bringing all these good fighters and doing these interviews. And I love you, guy. That was my call.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in. We got Stunner, New Jersey. What up?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
We hear you.
What's good, y'all? I think like 2 or 3 callers ago, one of the callers mentioned putting the Benavidez plant fight in Chicago. So I think that'd actually be a pretty good idea because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Chicago has a very big Latino population over there.
Huge.
Yeah.
It seems like they got a large everything, right? Because it's like you could put Polacks over there or Polish people, and they do well. Then you can do Ukrainians, and they do super well. You can do Latinos, Mexican descent, and they do super well. It's like it's probably just a boxing community whenever the bullets ain't flying.
I think it'd be a very good fight, and if it was possible, if they can possibly get Adrian Granados on the undercard, that would be big too, because I think he's from Chicago.
He is. He is indeed.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be. And if you think about it, I mean, I might be going back 3 years ago, but Eddie Hearn essentially already opened up the Chicago market when he did his card over there.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Eddie out there. We've seen PBC out there, so definitely.
Yeah, so I think I would have.
Go ahead.
Which arena would it be in?
The United Center. The United Center hosts.
Yeah, Eddie went out there with Big Baby Miller and Adam.
Thomas Adamek.
Adamek. Yo, that's crazy. I forgot his name. He used to train in New Jersey.
In Jersey City.
What was the name of that gym he used to train? It was in Bergen. I think it was in Bergen County or some shit. Off of Tunnelly. It was a bakery back there. It was crazy. But you good? That's everything, Stunners?
But I want to talk a little bit about the fight. I feel like, for the last couple of years, people have kind of talked about it as if, like, Benavidez was just going to kind of steamroll Plant. But I feel like after Plant's last fight, people are starting to see this a lot more 50-50 because I'm seeing, like, opinions split on both sides. I still think, I think Plant's going to knock him out. I've always felt that. But
you say you've always felt that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm still kind of surprised that Plant lost to Canelo. I had him whitewashing Canelo, so like when the fight actually went down, I was very disappointed and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that if he does possibly earn himself a rematch, that Redman can make a change. But we're gonna see.
All right, Stunner. Well, thank you for calling in. Who else we got on the line? Let me see. If you are on the line and you feel like we haven't gotten to you, it's because you haven't pressed 1. We're going out to the 909 right now, looking like Reggie in L.A. Reggie, what up?
Yeah, what's up? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, with the Caleb and Benavidez fight, I really think they should take the fight to Nashville. I know Caleb from there. They might not want to do it in his backyard, but Nashville pretty big, you know what I'm saying? They just had the NFL drive down there a couple years ago, and then they had it lit. It hold almost 20,000 in the Bridgestone. So I think they should take it to Nashville if they want to sell it out. Like I said, they got a whole bunch of Mexicans out there too. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty diverse in Nashville. So I think they should take it out there. I think they'll sell it out with Caleb being the man. I think Caleb would be the A side as it is, since he already fought Canelo. So he pretty much got the bigger fan base, the bigger following, more people know who he is. So I think he'll have an A side. And with the fight, I don't know what dude was talking about Caleb was whitewashing Canelo. I did not see that in the fight at all. But he was doing good against Canelo, but
Nah,
he wasn't
he said
whitewashing that boy.
he said that was his prediction going into the fight, and that's why
My bad.
that's why he said
My
he was
bad, my
disappointed.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. But with the fight, I think Caleb would do good. I just got to see how you feel me, because Benavidez be putting that pressure on dudes. So I just got to see how Caleb work with that, and then I think Benavidez could possibly stop Caleb, man, because I seen it with Canelo. He was just breaking him down as the fight went on, and I just got to see if Caleb could, you feel me, stand up to that. So I think it'll be a 50-50 fight. If I had to put money on the wood, I'd go with Benavidez. But if Caleb outbots him to a UD or a split decision, I won't be shocked at it at all. I will be shocked if he knocked Benavidez out, though, for sure. But
Okay.
that's all I got on this call.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. And that's what I was going to ask, but he answered it at the end. You know, would he be surprised? Because obviously that's what Caleb is telling us. Don't be surprised. We got a brand new call in at 703. Where's that? Is this Virginia?
703.
Virginia?
Perhaps. VA, is that you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Your name?
Evan.
Evan. What's up, brother? Where are you calling in from?
Yeah, Virginia.
All right. Talk to us.
All right, this is about the Plant Benavidez, right?
Yep.
I think it's a pretty close fight. Where it should be, I think it should be.
Where
I think it should be in.
Where is it gonna get you to come out?
If it's in Tank's fighting in DC, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? The Wizards, where the Wizards play. If it's there, then that's where I'll go to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know that fight would do good in DC, but I mean,
I
I
don't
get
think
you,
it would,
obviously, because you're from
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he's local, so it'll be better, more convenient for you. So that's where you would want it to go for your convenience. Where do you think it lands?
Yeah. I think LA or
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same, man. I hope we get Vegas, but we'll see.
I
I
think
think Benavidez is the A side because it's for his interim belt, right?
True.
And for who I think would win, I think Caleb Plant would win by a close decision because, as you saw when Benavidez fought Anthony Durrell, when they're in the center boxing, Benavidez kind of had trouble. Durrell won some rounds. And with his fight against Gabriel, when Gabriel threw combinations, Benavidez also had trouble.
Yeah, you got to be willing to throw with Benavidez, though.
Yeah, I think Caleb Plant would be maybe tentative because the power Benavidez is so strong.
So you think he might not want to exchange with?
I mean, I don't know. He sound like he going
Yeah.
into it looking for the knockout or thinking of the knockout because he the one speaking about knockout.
Yeah, I think Caleb Plant, he's saying, oh, don't be surprised if I knock him out, but in the ring, he'll think otherwise. I don't think he'll want to get the knockout. I think he'll try to play it safe.
Well,
but I think it's going to be very high pace.
Yes, sir. We'll see whose tank sticks up. Who can keep up that pace?
Who do you think has better cardio?
Oof. I'm not picking a dog in this race, man. I learned my lesson over the years. I know both of these guys and their camps. I'm just going to be happy that we got it, happy that they made it happen for us, and hope for the best man on that night to win.
Yeah. All right, well, it's nice talking with you guys.
Likewise, brother. Sorry I couldn't give you a direct answer, but yeah, man, you trying to put me in the hot seat. I got a couple of callers on Blog Talk. You haven't pressed 1, which means You haven't given me the indication that you want to rock and roll, which means we're going to go to these super chats. We got, what up, bro? With a $2 super chat, he says, best KO streak last 10 years, Wilder, GGG, or Bud?
Best KO streak.
I would have to say Wilder because Wilder's like putting them out.
Wilder, Bud, and who else?
GGG. Wilder's putting them out. The other guys gotta have a fight, and then they get their guy out of there. Wilder, it's bang, detonation.
I think, if you play it correctly, one could argue you got to give it to Triple G because he was defending more titles while doing so.
Yeah, but I don't even know what knockout streak he got. And when you check the streak, we're talking about Curtis Stevens, Rosado, Dominic Wade. None of his better fights like Jacobs, Canelo, Derevyanchenko. You're talking about the dudes that he made come up from 54.
Yeah, I mean, some of those guys included unifications, though.
Yeah, I mean, again, because you went to resume, so that means like what guy on there is
and that's what I'm saying. I think that
world beaters.
Yeah, the names may not be, ain't really shit appetizing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
shit.
I'm not about to give him credit for unifying, and you do deserve that, but you could unify politically. You fighting dudes where you the draw. Wilder wasn't the draw, was the threat, so couldn't get the unifications. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I'm picking Wilder. So you saying GGG's knockout ratio is better? I mean, streak.
I mean,
Bud's is impressive too, because Bud went from one division to the next, man. He's still doing it, bro. He got 10. He right there with Wilder. Wilder had 10 defenses. He got 10 straight KOs. But anyway, Mad Bet 100.
Shit, for Bud too, they've been defenses, just in different weight classes.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been like 10 straight in one particular weight class.
I don't know what this emoji could mean. Oh, Plant. Plant showed us he might quit in the kitchen. Mexican Monstro is thorough. What kitchen, though? My man caught a double hook knockout in the pocket. Like, that is the kitchen, metaphorically. That you're in, the inside. That move that he pulled off, that's an inside move. So I don't know that he's afraid of the kitchen. But Avery from 81st Street, $2 super chat, says, we've been having a few Minnesotas. What the hell? Is that some football shit? Another sports stuff?
What'd he say?
It's so incomplete. We've been having a few Minnesota.
I don't know. Yeah, is that like a reference to the code? Not sure what he's talking about.
Mad Bet 100. Call it in on them. Kenichi beer. Hibernation Files. Don't forget to get your 24% off. The sale ends today at midnight. So hurry on and use the code TBV. Mad Bet, what up?
Can you hear me?
I do, and your radio playing in the background.
Hello? No, that's not my radio. I don't got nothing on.
Now you don't. We hear you good. What up?
Anyway, probably my kids making. All right, so let me explain my super chat. What I'm in the kitchen is when he fought Canelo and he got hot, he quit, in my opinion. Talking about Plant. Yes, Plant did bury the dog and turn him into fertilizer so that he could grow. But now he's fighting a monster. Like, not Belonga the monster, but a real monster. Like aliens coming to your chest type monster in Benavidez. Yeah. So I don't think Plant is knocking out the monster. I think the monster is going to devour the Plant. I don't think the monster is vegan, but he's going to devour the Plant, in my opinion. That's my call, man. That's all I gotta say.
All right. I hear your son in the background, definitely using them Kenichi Bears on the gaming headset. he definitely playing something.
Yeah.
What up?
How can a guy that gets knocked out quit?
I mean, he means, I don't know. He means in the kitchen when it got tough in there, he got out
When
of the
it
kitchen.
got tough, he got up, not knowing where he was at,
I mean,
and then got laid out, champ. You can't disrespect a man like that. Who next, man?
we going to the Boogie Down Bronx. Who we got? It's a new caller
From the Bronx?
from the biggity.
The
boogity,
BX?
the boogity bound down Bronx. Who in the 646? Who this?
What's good, man? It's Petey.
Petey, what up? This ain't Petey Pablo
Ain't
from
shit.
Brooklyn, right?
Nah, I'm another Petey
boxer?
Pablo though. From Queens. I'm from
Oh,
Queens.
all right.
Nah. But I'm from Brooklyn and shit. And I know some of the amateur fighters out there from like Cops and Kids and all that. But I live in Atlanta now.
Shout out.
Yes, sir. Loving this boxing thing. Thanks for always doing that talk. And talk about this Caleb Plant fight. I think it's interesting. I think it's more interesting than people give Caleb credit for because I think that Caleb got better. Caleb fought Canelo. He got that experience in the bag. He got the new trainer. He put that KO together because he timing, setting it up with a trap. And, Benavidez isn't known for his defense. Benavidez' defense is his offense. So if Caleb's counterpunching and timing better, it's going to be interesting. I think they both got a good shot to win. I don't know, but I think Caleb got a better shot than most people give him to knock him out and to win it.
All right, champ. Well, we appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you. We got your name down. We will be addressing you by name. We're going out to James Payne Lethal, Tennessee. What up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's poppin', man? Shout out to Tennessee. Shout out to Caleb Plant representing us proudly in this upcoming contest against David Benavidez. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. Real talk, man. We going Caleb all the way for the W on that particular evening. Method of victory. I'm not going to put money down on a KO victory. I would just put money down on a victory, outright, whether it was by KO or by decision. But as far as how I see the fight going, I expect Benavidez to be his usual self, very aggressive and sloppy in his setups because he's going to be square a majority of the time, which is going to give Caleb some opportunity to utilize some angles, some movement, and set up those traps that he's going to be looking for. Of course, he's going to do some flickering with the jab from different positions, the up jab. I think the stab jab to the body could be a very useful tool in this situation, being that sometimes I see Benavidez's stomach area exposed. So I think some action down to the body to get him, to keep his hands down and maybe set up some of those traps, utilizing some of that movement and angles could work well for him and get that W that we're looking for. Benavidez definitely is going to be a tough test. Those flurry punches that he likes to throw, the combinations, the high punch volume is going to be challenging. So it's going to be mandatory to be defensively responsible, not get sloppy and not get goaded into an exchange situation with Benavidez, because if Caleb is not thinking, if he is in there fighting with emotion rather than intelligence, then I could very likely see him getting in serious trouble. And we've already seen Caleb can be stopped. I just don't think he'll be stopped on the night he go against Benavidez. So let's go. Caleb Plant, Tennessee, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Plant team. And, man, that's my call. I appreciate y'all time.
All right,
champ. Thank you.
We
for
got
calling in.
alumni caller QB. What up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? What's going on? What's the vibes?
You already know, man. Another day, another podcast.
Yo,
Been a minute, champ.
Yeah. I see you doing your thing, man. I'm proud of you, man. Word. That's
Appreciate it.
But yeah, let's get down to it, man. We all know Caleb Plant. He was questioning his early career, like let's not forget that his power was questionable. So he knocks what's the name out? Damn, man, I'm bugging. See, I already had it. Listen, he knocked out one of the brothers, man. You know what I'm talking
Anthony
about, man.
Durrell.
He knocked out Anthony Durrell. So we know when we talking about David Benavidez, we talking about him, yo, he's a beast in there. He got a chin. He's not knocking him out. I know he's talking about because that was his first knockout. I never seen Caleb Plant knock anybody out. I like his skills, though, because he could box. He's a pretty good boxer, but he's not knocking Benavidez out. Let's just get this twisted. Don't get it twisted. He's not knocking him out, man. Benavidez going to walk him down and punish him all around. He might get a couple counter punches, but that's it. What's going to keep him, if he can't hurt him, what's going to keep Benavidez, what's going to keep him off? What's going to keep Caleb Plant off him, man? Benavidez is going to keep coming all night. It's going to be over after
We'll
that.
see.
So my win is with David Benavidez. I don't know about knockout in the later round. And I think it's going to be either Arizona where he's from or Vegas.
All right, QB.
Champ, appreciate
Thanks
it.
for calling in, man. Arizona or Vegas. We got a couple of super chats we got to get to. Looks like we got Canna, $2 super chat says, Caleb was in the kitchen with Canelo and got stopped. And looks like we got a $5 counter punch from Matt Benton, Kansas City. So we're going to bring him back on. Smoothie Man with a $2 super chat says, how do you see Young Floyd versus Bud fight at 47? One of those great fantasy fights that we'll never get, my friend. That's what I see it. Matt Bent, what up?
Talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. To address Danny, when I said he quit, remember the conversation when he's like, I'm a good fighter, right? I'm a good fighter. You don't have conversation in a fight, you fucking fight. Like Teddy Adams would say,
you ever fought
mentally,
and
then he found
you boxed? You a professional boxer?
Mentally,
are you a professional boxer?
not a professional. I've done amateur boxing.
Okay, so
boxing
how are you gonna talk about what you do at the top level?
Listen, let me tell you something. When a fight, ain't no fucking time to ask your opponent how good I am when you lose it.
Who said he was losing?
Especially the biggest fight of his career.
Who said he was losing? Some people felt he was up.
Especially, man.
Some people felt he was
He was
up.
getting punished. He was probably up early.
The guy that
and the Tyson, he was getting punished.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting punished, and he decided to mentally
I
check
just
out.
wanted to know
I'm
how a
good
guy
fighter,
that got
right?
knocked out quit.
Listen.
That's all I wanted to know.
Listen, hey, before he got knocked out, he quit. He checked out. And
Oh,
like
you
Teddy
saying
would say,
mentally. You saying
he found a
mentally.
soft spot. Yeah. And then he found a soft spot on the canvas to lay down. He quit. He wasn't fighting anymore. And I bet money on Caleb Plant to win the fight.
Me too.
That shit pissed me off. He's having a conversation asking Canelo how good I am. And Canelo said, take this punch. Go lay down. You're not that good. And then we sent to get on the train because he knocked out Durrell. Durrell was a knockout waiting to happen. He was old.
So why Benavidez couldn't do it like that?
Benavidez beat the shit out of him and then left the leftovers, the remains for Plant to bury.
But I'm just asking why he couldn't do it like that. He ain't put him in the dirt. I was there. I was ringside. He ain't put him in the dirt.
The dog was a fresher dog. Benavidez knocked out the rest of his teeth. Killer Plant put him down like that. They couldn't take him to the vet. And Killer Plant put him to sleep.
Man, he put him.
It's like Gamboa versus
hey, Darrell quit. Darrell quit. Yo, Darrell quit. Yo, Darrell quit.
No, he got knocked out. He got knocked out.
Darrell quit.
Plant quit.
Yo, Darrell quit, motherfucker. Darrell quit, motherfucker.
Canelo Canelo, am I good?
Yo,
Right?
get
I'm
this
good for 21,
old man
right?
off the
I'm a
phone
good fighter,
talking
right?
crazy, man.
Man,
He gonna put a damp into my
you
Christmas
talking crazy.
weekend, yo.
You talking crazy.
Fucking casual guy
You
calling
talking crazy.
into the
That dude
show.
quit. That guy quit, man.
All right.
He quit and fucked up my money.
Hey, you
He's
was
a
the
quitter.
dumbass that bet him. I bet Canelo. I knew.
You knew. Get out of here. I bet
I
Plant
bet
too.
Plant would win a decision, and then he quit. He quit.
I ain't bet that
He
fight.
quit and fucked up the money.
He did. He fucked up my money. Matt Bet, let me
quit.
get to another call. I got Louisville Slugger. What up?
TBV fellas, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
How it sound?
You straight?
Yeah, man, this is a great fight. Great fight, man. Great fight at 168, man. Great 65.
Damn. I just think is where you at. Oh no, this LV. This is not C Dub. It's two different people. So yeah, C Dub.
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Now we
Kinda.
This is LV, man. You a trip.
No, that's
You
what I
a
said.
trip,
This
man.
LV, not C Dub. Y'all sound the same sometimes.
Hello.
Yeah, he got bad service.
But nah, my shit keep fucking up, man.
Yeah, it is. Cause we can't hear you.
Nah, y'all can hear me now though?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a great fight at 168 though, man. Great fight at 168. Definitely looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? 50-50 fight. And you know, I think this is a Vegas fight all day. You know what I'm saying? A neutral site for both men. You know what I'm saying? So not in Arizona. I think that's where Benavidez from will hold his camp. So, you know, I wouldn't say Arizona. I think you got to put this in Vegas, man. You know, just a neutral site. You know what I'm saying, for both of them. But I don't know how this fight play out, man. You know, definitely with Plant coming off that victory with Darrell, getting that spectacular knockout, may even be knockout of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how this goes, man. I'm just looking forward to it. You know, I would like for a title that would have been on the line.
Got the
You know what I'm
interim,
saying?
baby.
I mean, that's not. I mean, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But we got Canelo.
If
You know how
Canelo moves up, that David becomes champ. He elevated that interim, same thing that Haney had.
I'm telling you though, that's WBC though. You know they're a franchise Canelo. We have seen it before. You know what I
Canelo
mean?
said
That's
he
what
ain't
I'm
doing
saying.
franchise no more. He ain't understand it
We'll
before. He
see.
ain't doing that.
We'll see. We'll see. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just wish the title was on the line. Hopefully they get that title, you know, that shot at undisputed. You know what I'm saying? With Canelo, you know, he talking about fighting Ryder. But yeah, this winner right here definitely, no other fight in between. They definitely deserve a shot at the title, man. But I could definitely see. I don't see Plant stopping Benavidez though. You know, I know he got that spectacular KO, but I don't see him stopping him. You know, he may score a knockdown. You know, we seen Benavidez on the canvas before against a lesser man in Reveal. So I think I could see him scoring a knockdown, but I could see Benavidez stopping Plant though. You know, we never seen a guy this size throwing them type of punches like that. You know, he do lack on defense, I think, but and when he is standing there to get hit, but his offense makes up for that, I think. You know, he's going to be throwing a lot of punches at Plant, and it's all about his Plant. What's the word? It's his stamina. You know, going to hold up to all 12. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a 50-50 fight. You know, I'm just rooting for. I'm just going to be a fan. That I don't know who's going to win this fight, man. To be real, I really think it's that type of 50-50 fight, but. You know, I'm just looking forward to it, man. Let the best man win. You know what I'm saying? I hope they get a title right after, like you said, the interim, and get that big fight against Nello. But, yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Appreciate you, champ.
Let's see. We got Manny. What up?
Hey, what's going on?
Manny in Jersey. What's up?
What's up? I just wanted to answer Dan. Dan said why Benavidez couldn't stop Darrell, right?
I said why he ain't do it like that.
Okay, I just think personally he was sleeping on Caleb. Like
he wasn't thinking this man can actually do that to him. You know, you heard him say, "Oh, he's a pussy, he's this, he's that." Last thing, this man was thought that this man can actually do this to him. As far as Benavidez, you're going to get up and be ready like, "Oh, man, this man is dangerous. I really got to make sure my hands is up, my shit is sharp." You know, I really think that. Like, I think, you know, if it's one of those two guys to kind of be lazy on, I think that Terrell was going to be lazy with Caleb. And I think Benavidez is going to stop Caleb. I mean, he just knocked out old ass Darrell. He's a really good boxer, but I actually don't think he's ready for the Mexican monster. People forget this is the guy that Canelo is ducking. Canelo's finding every single excuse to not fight this guy, and he's going to continue having excuses until he knocks out Caleb, and now he got to fight this man because there's going to be too many people. Yo, what's up, Canelo? What's going on?
I hear you, man. Manny, thanks for calling in, champ.
I don't know, man. I feel like, regardless of what people say, Canelo's to the point where he just gonna do whatever he wants. Now, is that gonna stop people from criticizing? Absolutely not. But I just think he to that point now.
Word. I got a couple super chats I want to get to. Looking like Body Work Boxing says salute with the respect emoji. Shout out to you, champ. We appreciate you. We got Mark Blake in the Netherlands, fat 20 bucks. Happy holidays, everyone. TBV, the hardest working channel. Shout out to you.
Champ.
On YouTube, he said. Hardest working channel on YouTube. 2 fire
we
emojis.
Appreciate the love, champ. Thank you.
Looks like we got a couple callers on Blog Talk. If you haven't pressed 1, now is the time to do so. That's going to indicate to me that you want to rock and roll. I see Michigan and New York. What up? Who's this?
Man, what's up, man? Shout out to the Boxing Boys. This is Scotland Sensei coming out of California. Yeah, man. How y'all feeling, man?
You said Scotland?
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to us, brother.
Talking, man. Yes, sir. So the thing is with the David and Caleb fight, man, in my opinion, it's going to be an outstanding fight. I do think it's 50-50. I think a few factors that we got to consider here, outside of David getting dropped before, right? I think to put that in perspective with Caleb right now, we're dealing with Caleb that's building confidence, just slept the dude who like been talking crazy for the past God knows how long. And we got Breadman in his corner now. I think Breadman is such a X factor in this. Because for me, my opinion is when Caleb was in the ring with Canelo, bro was starstruck. And in my opinion, right? Because he was boxing, he was moving, he was being slick, he was getting caught. But what put the icing on the cake with him being starstruck in the ring with Canelo was him asking him those questions, right? My boxers talk when they're in the ring, even he talks some junk. But, you know, with him, with his perception of Canelo throughout the years, you know, giving Canelo his praises, I think that the lights were a little bit too bright for him in there, which led to him getting knocked out. So I believe, in my opinion, if Breadman can keep Caleb composed and keep him focused and can bait David, I don't see him knocking out David, but I don't rule out the possibility. Now, the other thing is it possible that David can be too aggressive? And could that work in Caleb's favor? Right now, again, we got Breadman in his corner now. That's a different set of eyes, right? And I think that's going to be very interesting to watch how that plays out, in my opinion. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I ain't going to take too much of y'all time. Happy holidays. Travel safe, and I look forward to talking to y'all again.
Likewise, champ. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. for another one. My name is Nestor Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter. Final thoughts is I'm just happy these two men made this fight. I'm happy we're in a space where we're talking about a fight that's actually happened that is of elite caliber. Supermex, I see you. You ain't pressed 1, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Danny, where can they find you?
Ringwalk Danny on all forms of social media. We are the Boxing Voice. Catch us tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, right here, youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. We out.
I see how you picked up the ball, champ.
You like that.
using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.